Hi everyone. I've just loaded a video up showing you the new vintage box that I made today, that I decorated and altered today. But what I am going to be showing you now is the new flower. And you can do several things with this. Oh sorry, I'll just put my other batteries in to charge up. No doubt I'll need them. And get my flowers. Let me just see. Might do them with others as well. Here we go. Now, what you're going to need, these are the flowers. You can have them like that, and they're quite like exotic looking flowers. Like that. Or you can do them individual petals, like this. Like, is it the Kaleli flower? I've done a bunch of those for a project. So I'm just going to show you. Now what you're going to need is some of the green stems. And I always save mine. As you can see, I save mine. And then that way, if I ever need any, I've got them. So I'm just going to pick a few out that are quite long. Like these will do. And what I'm going to do is show you how to make the flowers. So I'll just take a few of these out. Oops. There we go. And you need to get, all together, to make that one, you only need the 5 petals. If you were making the one that's on the box, I'll just get the box to show you. This one, which is the new flower, you need 10. Okay. So I'm just going to count these out, make sure I've got the right amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Some of these are quite thick. 9, 10. And then, oh, make sure I've got my glue. There is my glue. Here is my glue. I don't need it just yet. And what you do, we won't do the stem ones just yet. I'm going to do that flower first, the one on the box. And to do that, you need your petal, and you can use silk flowers, paper flowers, whatever you want to do. A little bit of glue in the bottom, and you just pinch that from the point up, so the glue runs up the little tube. And that's what you need. And you get a little cup. So you need to do that, excuse me, with all 10 of them. And now I've done all 10, then you need to put them together. And all you do to do that is put a little speck of glue on the side, on the flat bit. Hold the 2 petals together, like that. And then point to point, and just make that. Like that. And then again, little speck of glue, hold the petal together, line it up so it's point to point, and press that. Now you can only do 5. If you do any more than that, it's hard to hold, and you do have to cut the middle out so to get these to fit properly. That's why 5 is about right. And really you could have these as a 4-petal flower or whatever you want. But I'm just showing you how to do this flower all together. Like that. And then what you do is, when I find my scissors, is you cut the point off. Like that. You might need to trim it right back. Like that. So you need it flat basically. So then we'll just do the other one. Again, put it so it's point to point. And using this hot glue gun is really quick and easy. Like that. Okay. Oops. Take that bit off. Take all the excess glue off. Sorry about that. Just pop that back on like that and just open the petal out. And then chop that off. Like that. And then what you're going to need on top of that are some pearls or some bead of some sort. So I'm just going to get some to fit. Let me just see. Oh, I've got some white ones here. I think I'll use these. This is just, I buy these like this for pearl necklaces and the glass. So, and that's all you need to do with them. Just cut them off. Pick that one up. And you take your glue gun, pop a little bit of glue on one, and you put it in the first petal. Push it down into the first petal. Like that. Then you miss a petal and you do the middle petal. And just pop it right in. Miss a petal and do the third petal, the next petal in, sorry. And just push, oops, push the bead right in. And you've got that. You could... Right, now what I've done, you know I said I wanted these for a project. I've made up this little thing for now. I am going to be adding other flowers to it. Just put some leaves on the background and then made that, which can go on anything. You can bend it, you could do what you like with it, it doesn't matter. You know, you can bend whatever shape you want and then hang these where you want them or whatever. And just do that with them. But I'm going to be adding some little bits in there to make like a spray. I mean, that's the basis of what I wanted. So I've made a complete new flower spray with new flowers made out of single petals. But like I say, I could have done that and put a leaf behind. In fact, I might just do that anyway, because I think that looks really pretty. Just put a bit of glue down there and attach that to the leaf, to the stem, sorry. Just pull any bits off you don't need, and then just put a little bit of glue on the back of the petals to stick the leaf to it so it doesn't flop, like that. And you've got a pretty little spray on its own, like that. Now let me see, just have some other bits and pieces. You could do this one, use this type of arrangement, so I'm going to do that with that. I don't mess about. If I've made a decision, that's it, I stick to it. And that's that. So that will go on there, and then that will go on a project. I can still colour those or whatever I want to do with them. A little bit of glue on the back of that just to help it stick so it doesn't flop about, and I can use that. I can add another one. In fact, I will add another one because I think they don't. I think really with flowers you can put as many leaves as you want to make it look nice. And that's what I'm going to do with this one, is to cross them like that. I think it looks far better. Just fill it in like that. So that will now go on, and that'll look nice on a box or something like that. So that's that one. And like I said, to do this one, all you do, what I did with this one is, when I did the first 5 petals together, with 3 of them you put the bead in like that with the first 3, and then on the opposite side where you've got the other 5, you just do it on 2 of them, but you're making it so that you're alternating the petals basically. I mean, you could probably get away with less petals, but I like the fuller flower, as you know. And then all you do is make sure, like you say, that the corners are snipped, and you just attach the 2 pieces together, so it's like 2 halves of a flower, and attach them together, and you've got a brand new flower that's really pretty. So that's that. And like I say, you can have them on their own with a little leaf. Let's see if we can get a leaf to put them on their own. I mean, any leaves will do, doesn't matter what leaf they are. You can probably do this one and just twist the 2 together, make them tight. Probably put another one in as well, and then just twist them together, add another leaf. These are only those thin ones, but and then you can put some garden wire all around, and then just sort your leaves out basically, you know. So you've got that type. It's just mixing and matching and finding what suits you basically. And then on the other hand, you could also use one of these leaves to put one of these on like that, making sure you wrap the leaf round, of course, and then add another leaf if you want to. If I can find a spare one, probably not the same colour, although I've got that one will do. No, wrong colour. But like I say, it's just basically mixing and matching and doing what you can. And seeing what you come up with. But I kind of like that on its own anyway, but I don't think it'd look nice with another one. Although it might do. No, I like that on its own, so I'm going to keep that like that. You know, I can always just twist that wire a little bit just to bring that in like that. And there you go. So I'm just going to show you those again. And take that one, which is the full flower, the single petal, the cluster like a spray, a single one with different leaves, you get a different look, and then the half flower to make a spray. That's it for now. Have fun. Try as many ways as you can. It's really good to experiment with them. And sometimes doing one gives you another idea of something else. And thanks for watching. Bye.